Hey guys, welcome back. What the crap? Weird things are happening. That's all I can say. But anyway, welcome back to this series. My NFL picks week by week. Um, Currently, it is week 3. Well, we just finished week 2. We're going into week 3 tonight. Titans Jaguars. You can see in the top right of your screen my overall sitting there at 24-7-1. If you're new, the 1 is the Cardinals and Lions tie because I'm not going to pick a tie. If that annoys you, make it 24-8. Whatever. But so I literally had the exact same record last week, just like last week from the first week. Just there wasn't a tie. Like, I missed 4 games. I technically missed 4 games the first week, but I'm only going to count 3 of them because, again, one of them was a tie right here. That was a tie. But anyway, here are my picks for week number 3. Titans versus Jaguars. Interesting game. Why? NFL, why? You had there were Packers Bears good first Thursday night game. I missed that one. Buccaneers and Panthers. Not supposed to be a good game. I mean, it was close, but I missed that one too. So I kind of am just going against what I think at this point. I think the Jaguars were in, but I'm going to pick the Titans because, Jaguars defense are going to close the Titans offense. They will do nothing. But just whereas the Jaguars are starting, I don't know for sure, probably Gardner Minshew. Oh gosh. Or Josh Dobbs, who, whatever. But, yeah. That's all I really need to say. And then, Titans defense is whatever. So it'll be a probably close game. I really don't think the Titans will win, but I'm going to pick them because I really didn't think the Jaguars would win or the Buccaneers would win last week. Also, Mariota sucks, by the way. Just not a good quarterback. Bengals versus Bills. I'll pick Bills. It's in Orchard Park. Bengals are kind of trash. Just saying. I hope Mixon does good. I hope it's a high school. Well, no. I hope the Bengals go up by a lot and then the Bills just out of nowhere win because I have Joe Mixon on my fantasy team. Therefore, I want him to do good. So I kind of hope the Bills make a comeback, kind of what they did with the Jets. But I'm going to go with the Bills. Dolphins, Cowboys. Ha 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 ha. If you don't know by now that I am a Dolphins fan, you do now. And we're going to lose to the Cowboys. Just by the way things are going, losing by 49 to the Ravens, 42 to the Patriots. Scoring, 10 points in the first 2 weeks combined? And allowing, 91 points? We're being outscored by 80 freaking 1 points. Do you realize how many points that is? It's a lot of points. I'm just going to say that. That is literally almost 12 touchdowns through 2 weeks. We are almost being outscored by 12 touchdowns through 2 weeks. That is dumb. We are going to get murdered by the Cowboys. Hope the guy I'm playing in fantasy doesn't have Zeke. I haven't checked that out yet, but actually no, he doesn't. I know that because I know who does. But Cowboys are gonna win. I think that's pretty safe. Broncos, Packers. I'll go with the Packers. Broncos kind of surprised me last week, kind of almost beating the Bears. Probably should have, but didn't. I just think that they can be inconsistent, just inconsistent, and the Packers can win, or will win. Falcons, Colts, Jacoby Brissett is better than what we all thought. But Falcons coming off an electric win against Philadelphia. It was in Atlanta, but coming off of a win, I picked the Eagles to win. Still kind of wish they did because I have Wentz and Sanders and Elliott on my fantasy team. So I'm glad it was a close game. I still lost by 50, but I mean, whatever. Chiefs and Ravens. Lamar Jackson also proved me wrong. I didn't think he was good at all, but apparently he kind of is. He's going to be the most hyped quarterback in the league. Like, he's played 3 of the worst defenses in the entire league. Cardinals weren't that bad. They're kind of in the middle-ish. But, the Dolphins suck. The Chiefs' defense also sucks. Therefore, what do you get? Good quarterback performance. And they're going to be passing because they're going to be down by a lot. So, yeah. Lamar Jackson's going to still have false impressions. I don't have a clue who they play next week, but still. So I think Chiefs will win that game. Raiders, Vikings. Vikings because the Raiders suck. I have Josh Jacobs on my fantasy team. He is listed as questionable, so I might be playing Mr. Chris Godwin. But, yeah. Vikings will probably win that. I'll probably just play him anyway play Godwin anyways because like I played Mixon last week over Godwin and yeah, that was a mistake. Godwin outscored him by 14 points? Ugh. Jets and Patriots. Patriots because they're probably the best team in the league right now. As much as I hate to say it, and the Jets kind of suck, especially without Darnold. Lions and Eagles. The Eagles will bounce back. Thank goodness for the Lions' defense not being particularly well, and Wentz will have a good game. Then they'll be running with Sanders a lot. Cardinals, Panthers. Panthers, even though Cam Newton is a disappointing person. It'll be a close game, I think, but I still think the Panthers will finally pull away in Carolina against the Cardinals team, who still is without Patrick Peterson, I believe. Giants and oh gosh, that's Chargers. Giants and Buccaneers. Buccaneers are a surprising team. Their defense has definitely been better than what I thought, and their offense can be explosive. And the Giants are just bad. Not much else I can say. Texans and Chargers. Texans are one of the teams that have surprised me the most by being good, and Chargers, I mean, they're the Chargers. What else do you expect of them to kind of blow games and almost lose to the freaking Colts? They lost to the Lions last week, because you can see up at towards the top of your screen. I picked the Lions to win, and they did, because I'm smart. But I still think the Chargers will win in LA, which really doesn't make a huge difference. That just means that they aren't being yelled against. Steelers, Niners. I am very high on the Niners. I think that they're an amazing football team. I think they can be the Steelers team who doesn't have Ben Roethlisberger, and I would have picked up Vance McDonald's off the waivers, but Roethlisberger's hurt. Therefore, I didn't. And I'm still stuck with Cook, who's been disappointing. Speaking of Cook, Saints and Seahawks. I'll pick the Saints even though they don't have Drew Brees going into the 12th man. They still have an amazing surrounding core. Alvin Kamara, I mean, yeah. I have Michael Thomas on my fantasy team. Of course, Brees gets hurt. But, yeah, I still think that they can win. Seahawks can be inconsistent after beating the Steelers, who, once again, I picked, as you can see right there. Rams and Browns. I think the Rams will win because the Browns are also a disappointment to our entire human society. It'll be a good Sunday night game, just like the Falcons and Eagles was, I think. I still think the Rams will come out with it, though. And Bears and Redskins, the Bears. End of story. The Bears will beat the Redskins because the Redskins are not very good. And I don't think they're starting Haskins. I sure hope that does by next week so we can have Daniel Jones and Dwayne Haskins going at each other. That would be an amazing matchup to see. Also, thank goodness the Dolphins game I'm going to is against the Redskins, so we have a tiny chance of winning. Hallelujah. Hope Haskins is playing by then, because then at least I can see someone I like. But yeah, starting quarterback switches that you might want to be updated with. The Redskins are the Giants are now starting Daniel Jones, and the Dolphins are starting Josh Rosen. Yay! Of course it's against the Cowboys' pass rush and their defense just as a whole. We are dead. They're kind of screwing up their investment in Josh Rosen by putting him behind that offensive line against that defense specifically. And then they play the Chargers the next week, I think. Anyway, is that all the quarterback changes? I guess Saints will be starting Mr. Teddy Bridgewater. Please, oh please, if anyone else is going to get injured, be Teddy Bridgewater. I'm a BYU fan also, therefore I want to see Taysom Hill playing. Please. Steelers will be starting, I believe, Mason Rudolph. I just... Oh, gosh. Feel bad for whoever has Juju in their fantasy league. Who else? I don't see any that I think. So, yeah. Just see you guys in the next video after I have gone 16-0 this week. Yeah. Just see you guys. Bye. See ya.